Well, hello everybody and welcome to a new episode of Battle of the Booktubers. As you can probably hear, my sinuses are... In this video I will be reading her recommendations, which I'm really excited about. The first book, however, was These Hollow Vows, and I've already read that one. So I'm going to read the second and the third book this person recommended for me. And the first one is The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni, and the second one is Nevernight by J. Christoph. I have seen both books on Booktube. I haven't talked to anyone who has read them, so I have little to no expectations. I think The Prison Healer is YA. Nevernight, I don't know. It probably also is YA. I don't know. But I do think that Nevernight is more heavy on the fantasy, and The Prison Healer just your typical YA fantasy with a little bit of romance in it. Yeah, I don't know. I have not high expectations for both these books, but they could surprise me. I'm really curious. I'm going to start listening to Nevernight. I have the audiobook for that one, and I also have the audiobook for The Prison Healer, I think. But for The Prison Healer I also have the ebook, so I'm probably just gonna combine the two, which is my favorite way to read. So I'll see you when I see you. Okay, so I finished Nevernight. I didn't do any updates in between, which isn't a very good sign. For some books it can be a good sign, but for this one it isn't. I don't know what it is, because if you look at the book on paper, it seems like something I would really like. So I totally get why the person who recommended this book for me recommended it for me, because it just... In Dutch we say, past in mijn straatje. It fits in my little street. It just means it's, you know, it's just something I would like. The writing at some points was really beautiful and I really liked it. I also really liked the high stakes of the story. Okay, I'm just gonna tell... I just felt no connection at all to the main character. In the beginning, I was very confused at what was happening. And there was also... I didn't understand at some point if it was still the main character or were we just following another girl. And I don't know if... I think it's probably just me. I don't know. I just don't know. I just couldn't care what happened to the main character, and that made my enjoyment for this book just really low. If I would have felt a connection, I would probably just love this book, because there are cool things happening. It's high stakes. People die, you know, all the things I love. But yeah, I hate it because I hate not loving a book someone recommends me, and I don't want to make this recommender feel bad or anything. I just think it is me, and maybe it's the fact that I listened to it on audio and not read it, or maybe it's just not for me. I don't know. But anyway, if I'm gonna be honest, if it wasn't recommended to me, I would have DNF'd this one. Because there's just... A book can be very good, but if you feel nothing for the main character, it just all falls flat, in my opinion. I did finish it because I want everyone to get a fair chance, and I wanted to give it a fair rating, and I'm still gonna give it 3 stars, which maybe sounds like a lot given what I said about the book, but the way the book is laid out and the story and the way it's written, I still really like it. I think it's just a very personal thing. I think it's just me that is wrong and just doesn't connect with this book. I don't think there's anything wrong with the book, but that it just isn't the one for me. So that's why I'm gonna give it 3 stars, because I think it's not fair to give it 2 or 1 stars, because it's just obvious that it isn't a bad book or that it's really dull or anything. There was also a part in I think at the last quarter of the book, I was swept up and I started caring, but then again, I didn't. But there was a really cool part, and I really like that. So I am going to give it 3 stars. I really do think it deserves that, and the main character and me just don't vibe, and that's totally okay. So this is going to be a 3 stars for me. And now we're going to continue with the next book, which I hopefully will have a connection with the main character. Okay, so since I started this book really early, I still have time left for to start a prison healer. I'm sorry if I'm not making any sense, but since there's snot everywhere in my head, I can't seem to think clear. What I was about to say. I still have quite the number of hours left in my night, in my evening. I'm gonna try to start and finish the prison healer. We're gonna see. I hope that I really like it, and that way I get sucked into it. Also, I don't know how fast I'm going to be able to read it. I think the fastest I can finish it in 5 hours. We'll see. We're just gonna read that now, and I'm really curious to see if I'm going to love it. Okay, let's go. Okay, sorry for the incredibly bad lighting, but it is what it is. I started reading The Prison Healer on my iPad, accompanied by the audiobook, which is amazing. At the beginning of this book, I thought it was going to be too YA for me. It doesn't explain anything, but in my mind it does. Turns out, no. It is incredible. I'm loving this book. I'm now almost at 50%. And to be honest, it's flying by. It's really easy to read, but that can also be because I'm pairing the ebook with the audiobook, of course. You follow a girl who is a prison healer. No surprise there, but it's a really interesting world. I really like the fact that it all takes place within the prison, which is really fun, and I love the side characters. I really do. They're just the dynamic is so much fun. They have so much personality, and all the stuff that's been happening, it's just really entertaining. I think that's the right word. It's just very entertaining. It isn't like it's going too fast, but it's also not going too slow. The pacing is just really good in my opinion. So yeah, I'm just really liking it, which I'm really happy about, because the other book was a little bit of a drag. Is that the right way to say it? I don't know. But yeah, as the hours go on by, my cold is getting worse, so I have no clue how I'll end this vlog. I mean, I'm already sitting on my bed because I don't want to go anywhere else, but yeah. I think I'm just gonna do one more talking bit at the end and just tell you what I thought about the book, because I don't think I have energy for more. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. This vlog must be so boring and draining for you, but it takes a lot of energy to be energetic. Okay, girl, I'm trying. I love you for being here with me. It makes me feel less alone, which is amazing because I'm all alone right now at the moment. But yeah, I'm just gonna go on. I have no clue what's going to happen. So far, there are a lot of things that I love in books. In this one, also, I'm not at all struggling with it not being that there is no spice. That's no problem at all. Sometimes with YA, I think it's just, it could be new adults and that it would be better. And I love me some spice. But this book is written well enough that I don't need it. I'm just gonna read, and I'll see you in a couple of hours or in a lot more hours, and I'll see you in the morning. Okay, bye. Okay, hello. It's extremely late, but oh my god, that was my cat. But I did want to finish off this vlog. I finished The Prison Healer and I really liked it. The end was a little bit rushed, in my opinion. The rest of the book, the pacing, I really liked. But near the end, it just got a little bit rushed. I really like the trials. I just love a good trial in a book. The plot twists at the end, oh my god, that was incredible and something I didn't see coming at all. And it really makes me want to pick up the rest of the books. I think the book could have used a little bit more romance. At least I think I would have liked it a little bit more if there was more romance. But it was still a really, really fun book to read. So I'm going to give it 4.5 stars. It's not an all-time favorite, but I do really like this recommendation. So, oh my god, this lighting is really bad. Booktuber L, I'm coming for you. I don't know what I was trying to say. Oh yeah, I'm closing the vlog off. So, Nevernight got 3 stars. And The Prison Healer got 4.5 stars. I'm really happy that I got to end off this vlog on a positive note. I think Booktuber L is Nell. It's more that I think that Booktuber K is Katie, and that leaves Booktuber L for Nell. So that's why. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, if you watched the entire thing, please give yourself a pat on the back, because this was just terrible. I cannot hear myself speak anymore, so I'm gonna close my eyes, go to sleep, and hope my voice is better tomorrow. Okay, bye, thank you for watching.